Good morning, guys. It feels like it has been forever since I picked up this camera. How do you guys like the painting? I love it so much. So basically, I didn't vlog kind of like almost the whole week that I had gotten my wisdom teeth out because I was out of commission. And then almost immediately after that, like once the swelling finally started to go down and I started to look normal again, I had a very bad allergic reaction to one of the antibiotics I was on for my wisdom teeth, and it made me break out in hives everywhere. I'm like so much better. All the internal symptoms are gone, like my fever, chills, headache, whatever. I still have some hives on my arms and legs, but it's fading. We're getting better, and I'm so grateful because it was like 2 weeks straight of, you know, not feeling like myself. So that's okay. We're back. Let me catch you guys up to speed on what's been going on. This Sunday, we are leaving for a turnaround. So I'm just going to be spending this week getting ready for that. And all the planning is basically done. Zach and I, the producer on set for the turnarounds, went over the itinerary yesterday and just kind of double checked everything to make sure we're good with that. So now we're kind of in the process of planning the July trip, which could possibly be in Tennessee. So this week, on Wednesday, it'll be a year since Mike and I met, which sounds insane because we're literally married and we've known each other for a year. But we're gonna celebrate by going to the restaurant we had our first date at. We're doing that on Thursday, and I'm gonna like wear the same dress I wore, do my hair the same. So I'm very much looking forward to that. But being that it's our 1 year of knowing each other, I want to get him something. But y'all, Mike is like the hardest person to get gifts for, because if he wants something, he'll just get it. We're not like very materialistic people, so we don't get things just to get them. Like, he's very practical, so if he likes one thing, he'll just get multiple of that, like watches, or he has plenty of watches. I got him one for Valentine's Day. Or like even his clothes, he likes Lululemon, so in all honesty, I'm probably gonna go to Lululemon today and see if I can find something new that he doesn't have and something that he'll like. So that's what I'm thinking, and then I'll write him a little note. He's like so hard to get things for. I don't know, I'll think about it a little bit. But for now, here's what I'm up to. This is a smiley kit. Now that I have my wisdom teeth out, all my dental work is done, I'm gonna be getting an Invisalign. There are some things about my teeth that I wanna fix. Like, they're straight for the most part for sure, but there's like a few tweaks I wanna make. And I also need a new retainer anyway. So instead of paying an arm and a leg to an orthodontist here locally, I found this like online brand, and basically you just like get the kit sent to you, and for some reason they have two, I guess in case you mess one up or something, and you take the mold yourself and send it in. They make all the Invisaligns and then send them to you. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, the instructions say I need to mix the catalyst and the base. Feels really wrong to have my hands all up on this thing. I washed them, I promise. This looks good enough. So roll the blended putty between your palms in the shape of a hot dog. Lay the putty sausage on the tray and use your thumb and fingertips to spread the putty evenly and up to the brim of the tray. Okay, we're doing the upper first. This thing is huge. It actually does not look that bad. I thought I'd have to redo it, and I probably still will just to play it safe, but that's pretty cool. Finally done with that. That took me way too long. Here's the damage. Sorry if that grosses you guys out. But basically, after I took 2 impressions at the top, 2 at the bottom, I sent a picture to just my contact at Smiley, and they're gonna see if it passes, take pictures of my mouth, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm just ready to get this shipped out and off my kitchen counter. But now that that's over with, I'm gonna go out, go to Lululemon, and see if we can find something for Mike. I don't think he has a green pair of the ABC joggers. but I'm taking a guess, honestly. And then there's this shirt. It feels really nice. It's like a mint green color. It's in small. He usually wears extra small, but I might still get it. And then if it doesn't fit, then I can just get it an extra small one. And there's this nice white dress shirt. So I think I'm gonna stick with this, going in between the green shirt and the green joggers. And I'm gonna show you guys what I got Mike. I got these little cards that I'm gonna write in. I actually need to draft up what I'm gonna say. But, yeah, got these cute little cards from Target. From Lulu, I got these ABC Army Green jogger pants. He doesn't have any Army Green ones that I know of. I'm actually in his office right now. I have the upper hand because I do his laundry, so I kind of like get inventory on what he does and doesn't have. So hopefully he likes these. I got this short sleeve white dress shirt. He didn't have extra small, and that's his usual Lulu size. So I got it, and then if it doesn't fit him, I can just get it online. But he, ever since going carnivore, he definitely gained quite a bit of muscle. So maybe he'll fill in. He doesn't really have a lot of short sleeve collared shirts, I don't think. So got him that. And then this one, it's like a waffle knit material. Whenever he gets me something, he is more excited to give it to me than I am to be getting it. Like, he just wants to tell me. So he's like, your gift is coming in Wednesday and I want to give it to you Wednesday. Even though technically, like, we're going out Thursday. Anyways, it's cute. That's what I got him. And future Mike watching this, hopefully you liked all of them. And hopefully we didn't have to exchange or return anything. It's a few days later since you saw the last clip. And I have not been doing a great job at vlogging just because every day has kind of been looking like the same. Just working and not really doing anything vlog worthy. I'm about to film a story probably. I might just make it a story or a reel for my Instagram. This brand called Gem sent me a box. It's like a superfood brand. Like they make, it's a little bit difficult to explain, but they make like cubes and apparently they're like really good for you. Anyways, they sent it to me, like they just asked if they could and I was like, sure. Obviously I think you need to get all your nutrients from Whole Foods and everything. And if you want to do stuff like this, by all means, you know, go for it. But you don't need it. You guys get another behind the scenes. Watch me be very awkward. Oh, that is so much better. I had fingerprints all... You know what? Now I need to check this lens. This is awkward. Recently, Gem sent me a box of some of their products, so I figured I'd give them a try. Such a white girl. Figured I'd give them a try. It was so sweet for her to send me these. Really appreciate her thinking of me. I can see how, you know, if people struggle to get some of these supplements in and some of these vitamins, that this would be good. Me personally, I will not be purchasing more. Like, worth the try, but just once. You know what I'm saying? I think she has other flavors and those would be better. I'm honestly not like a huge citrus ginger person. I think she has other flavors. She sent me 4 of the same one, so maybe not. I don't know. But cute packaging. Like, I really like the back here. And then she even sent me this little thing. So it's like a little, I don't know, maybe something for you to store your snacks in. Anyways, yeah, check out the Gem if you guys want. If you're curious, go for it. Could I please do a 16-ounce iced almond milk latte?
What else can I do for you?
That'll be all.
Awesome. Come on up.
Thank you. Hi.
I smoke an iced latte today.
That's me.
Must be asking if you want to use your free drink.
No, unfortunately not. I used it recently.
Oh, shoot. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Today.
You too. This trip we're going all over the United States. Logan's, which his is going to be a fantasy story. you guys just saw was the pre-trip meeting with the team, just going over the itinerary for this next turnaround. Today is Friday and we leave for it on Sunday. So we're gonna be going all over the place. Literally Wisconsin, Kansas, Montana, and San Diego, California. It's gonna be a pretty crazy trip. Flights every day, 5 flights total in 5 days. Mike is gonna crush it. The whole team is gonna crush it. I feel like each trip just gets better and better in the way that we're dialing in operations, and just like the filming, the editors are getting better. Everyone's improving, and it's the best. Anyways, gonna go home, and then I have a microneedling appointment here shortly. So I'm gonna be looking like a tomato. It's my last microneedling appointment in the package, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna do after that. I think I still have a few chemical peels left, which are not as effective, but they're still pretty great, still helpful in the scarring. I also figured I would give you guys a little update on my cut. So I started in March, we are now in June, and I am 10 pounds down, which is very, very exciting. I will say I am accrediting a little bit to that weight loss to the fact that I got my wisdom teeth out, and then I was like, I had a horrible allergic reaction, as I said earlier, and like just being that I was sick, I didn't eat much, but I also didn't work out, so definitely lost some muscle in there. But on a cut, like, you're inevitably gonna lose muscle anyway. I think I just lost a little more than I was anticipating. I did an EVOLT scan a few days ago, and it showed that my body fat percentage did come down ever so slightly, and so did my lean muscle mass. Sometimes, like, the Texas trip was so chill since we were driving in between places, we were able to work out, I think, almost every day. This time, I don't think it's going to be the case, just because we have flights every day. It's going to be such a tight schedule. There's just no room for that. So we'll see how it goes. That might, like, make me plateau for a week, but totally fine. We'll just come back and hit the gym with a vengeance after that. I'm in the facial room right now, and I currently have numbing cream on. So they let this sit for like 20 minutes, and then she comes back in and runs the needles all over my face. So I'm gonna be beet red after this. Yeah, she's a little red. I just got back, so it's gonna get progressively more red until tonight, and then tomorrow it ends up being a little pinkish, but this is the end result. It was my 5th microneedling ever, and she didn't go as deep as last time. She went like 0.25 millimeters more shallow than last time for the normal passes, and then she did one pass at 1.75 millimeters. So it was a little deep, but you know, no pain, no gain. She also didn't use as much numbing cream as the last girl did. So I felt every bit of that microneedling, but it's okay. It was worth it. My face usually goes back to normal in like 2.5 days. So until then, it just looks like I have a horrible sunburn.
How I kind of see it is we have discovery, then we have things that hand off to design. The design kind of goes to engineering, and then, you know, testing, and eventually into production. And instead of like the only thing I can really help with is discovery and getting it to a point where like we know what we want to build. I asked him, so like, what's the next step? Like, now that we figured this stuff out, what's the next step? And he's like, well, I'd probably wait for next Thursday, present it to the team, and get feedback. And like, that's the feedback loop is just so long versus just like, make the video now, get some feedback over the weekend. Monday we rehash this again and get it as like save ourselves like so much more time.
Guess where we are.
Do you want me to guess?
We're at Oyster Dome because they cleared the
landslide.
Yeah, the landslide. How many tons? It was like
3,600 tons, I think.
3,600 tons of like
36,000.
Rock and just straight debris.
Yeah.
So thankfully they cleared it, and now we're gonna use it to train for our Spartan. That's in September.
Yeah. I ran this every single weekend for 8 months.
And then I moved here, and we did it
Fell off
once.
the path.
Yeah, and now we're back. So we're gonna be using this a lot, and it's like, how long of a hike?
I think it's 6.5 round trip.
Oh, round trip.
Yeah.
And Michael runs it. I'm gonna walk it because I got microneedling done and I'm not supposed to sweat. Being that you guys have not seen Mike all week, we're gonna do a little interview. And in the last clip you guys just saw, what was that about?
Like increasing speed of discovery. So like I kind of think it was like discovery, and we have design, then we have engineering for the code side of things, like for CoPilot. It's like increasing the speed of discovery. I do believe we're on like a 12-month shot clock to get a lot of stuff done. And so we're trying to increase the speed. Now that we've like we've solidified much more the architecture and the code and the stability of the program. Like there's so many improvements we need to do. We need to speed up. And so that is a process that is like a different gear. It's like changing our processes. It's like, hey, don't wait for this next meeting. Like send me a video and I will make you a decision right away. So it's just been a change of pace and like, yeah, it's just different for the team.
It's a race against time. Against AI, actually.
Yeah. We've been doing a lot of training at Command Center for calls. So it's been like 6 months since we started what we call the 10 out of 10 phone call system. So there's like 3 things they have to do in a phone call. So having upbeat tone, thoughtful upsell, and then asking the 10 out of 10 question to the customer. So actually on Home Service Millionaire, there's going to be one of the training videos that I'm going to put up. But I did those every single week this week. A bunch.
Every single day.
What did I say?
Every single week this week.
It's been a long week. It seems like each day has been a week. Those have been good. I feel like we've moved the needle there. It's like very much of a jumping back in the weeds and like getting your hands dirty. It's like the work that I don't necessarily enjoy doing, but it's very high return for where we're at with the businesses now. So it's like, yeah, what got us to 10 million? Like we got like you kind of grow a bunch and you're like, okay, like you grew really quickly, and now they're like focus on like streamlining and making things better and systematization, and that sometimes requires me jumping back in and getting my hands dirty and like pushing a bit, and that's not fun. I don't actually enjoy pushing people. I don't enjoy like saying things are bad or wrong or being against, but you can't let people get comfortable, and then we get into stasis. And
Okay, vlog. We are, guess where? At a coffee shop once again. They just called my name. But we were taking a quick break from being at home just to come here and work. And then we're going to go back and start packing for the next turnaround, which we leave for tomorrow. So you guys will see that in the next vlog. But anyways, hope you'll have a fantastic weekend. Actually, I guess week, because you'll see this on a Monday. There's Michael. But talk to you guys later. Bye.